Hello guys, finally the day has come and I am starting for my hometown for a week. So if you observe, there is a red bus zone. It is written over there, GB5. So this is where the bus should be there for the pickup, and it's running late by almost an hour for few of them, but not for our bus. Actually there was, if you remember, I think I did not record what happened last night with respect to booking of the bus. So I was supposed to take the 1:30 bus, uh, that was delayed now, so that is running late by 1 hour. But the bus which I opted for is almost on time, not more than 15-20 minutes of delay. So best thing is, like, I opted for this particular bus, and it was not a hassle for me to wait here. It is almost reaching here in next 10 minutes as per the Google map location and the tracking details of the bus. And this is the what we say, boarding point which I have opted for. The name of the boarding point is Gachibowli. Let's see how the journey goes. And in fact, I took what we say, early leave from my office today, given that I had to board the bus. And best part is, except Indian employees whoever were there from Germany, they were very supportive. They were like, don't worry about it, anyways we are going to home and we all are also working from home, so it hardly matters. All it matters is you should have a internet connection. And this is one of the bus which is going to airport. There was a bhaiya who was asking what is the reason of video. So I said it is like just for my own documentation. So yeah, this is the place. I unfortunately did not uploaded any video over here. This is the place I came after the first interview which happened in this particular, after the final round of interview which happened here. Probably there will be a small video about my airport experience and my flight experience. So I'll try to link that video in the description so that you guys get to know when exactly this happened. And this is the place where I was waiting for the airport bus to come. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll keep you guys posted. I think bus should be there in next 5-10 minutes. Let's see. And I have 2 big bags. I don't know how I would manage, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the bus which I'm taking today to Bhubaneswar. That's the bus number. P3 संदीप कुमार मंडल.
ओके सर, राइट चलिए.
Thank you.
क्या सीट नंबर है भैया?
That's my seat. So now it's delayed by just 15 minutes. I finally got the bus. So that's my seat. It is B2. First thing I'll do is open this so that I have a good view. Yeah, I'll arrange my bags. I do 2 bags. And then call my wife to inform, and my parents as well. Chalo. Okay, so now it's around 5:09. Let me clear the lens. Here we have the entire fleet of Shyamoli. All of them are Volvo multi-axle, and this bus was supposed to start at 1:30. Unfortunately they were very late, and I think we do have an interchange of people now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it will take some 10 minutes for the boarding of other passengers. Let's see how much more delay we need to take care of. Let's see how much more delay it will be. But yeah, you can clearly see the rush. They are just interchanging from this particular bus to this bus and from that bus to this bus. I'm not sure what exactly the reason behind it. Zero idea about it. Given that they were asking few people to start from this particular bus to this particular bus to the other one. I think they are starting now. So once they complete the boarding for this particular bus, I think they should also start. Now the other bus has started. So I am pretty much sure we both will reach at almost the same point of time. I am happy that I did not board this bus unnecessarily. Else I would have been in a hurry from office.
Yes.
Like I said, it will take a while for the entire boarding process. Still people are boarding. But yeah, I think it should not take more than 10 more minutes to start from here. I hope it won't delay much. Once they start, I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so let me share you a context from basically I got the exact scenario, what exactly happened. If you would have observed, there were 3 buses, out of which what they did is there were few empty seats. They adjusted few passengers in our bus and then few of them in the other one, such that they could cancel the third one. So that's what happened, and it's very common with Shyamoli Parivahan. Like they usually make sure that people do struggle with the entire journey. Does it really make sense? Think about it. Let's say if I have booked a ticket with a particular time, and because of some or the other reason, they could not get the entire capacity of the passengers, like capacity of the bus. It should not happen that they stop out somewhere and then delay the entire journey. So that's what the reality of Shyamoli Parivahan is all about. I would say I just have one word for them: pathetic service, as usual. Don't expect more from Shyamoli Parivahan. Go for any other providers. I would request everyone to avoid this service as much as possible. Just think about these guys, how they would be feeling. They could not get any seat in any of the buses, and they are stuck here even after paying the entire amount. You never know. The very next journey of yours can be similar to this particular thing, this particular scenario, I would say. So just look at this lady, how helpless she is. That is the only reason I keep saying avoid this Parivahan. I wanted to add some more what we say. Trust me guys, I feel like adding some slangs, but it's okay. Now it's 5:30 and finally we have started from here. Again, there were a few people left. I think they are waiting for the next bus such that they can adjust it somehow. It is such a shit management, you cannot think about it. Expect from Shyamoli. kilometers from Hyderabad, and now I have reached Suryapet. Actually, I'm crossing Suryapet now. Let me show you in map. भाई किधर हो? Internet is very slow. Yeah, if you observe, I'm just crossing Suryapet now. All the way from Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam. That's where it is. And then Berhampur. And finally enter Odisha. I hope once I reach there it should not start raining. Let's see how it goes. Hello guys, now it's 7 or 10 and we are here for the toilet break. I think it will stay here for almost like 5-10 minutes and then start again. I'm pretty much sure they will stop somewhere for dinner as well. And if you remember our old videos of Shyamoli Parivahan, they used to basically this was the dinner break for that particular travel. I don't know whether they will stop once again for dinner or not. I'm not 100% sure about it, but yeah, let us see what's the charging ampere. It is DC charging, but they haven't mentioned about the watt somehow. It should take more 24 minutes to charge the entire, the bus. That's what. You can see that watt, and I think it's not visible even if I zoom in. A little it is visible now. It's charging with 45.69 kilowatt. I think they have just connected one. Oh, they have connected two. Still it is charging very slow. I think we have people inside the bus. By the time I think they should have switched on the AC. Given that it is electric, it hardly matters to them. Hello guys, now it's 9:08 and I have reached Vijayawada. Almost how many kilometers? I don't know. Maybe around 300 kilometers? 200 to 50 kilometers, I think. Now, what is the distance left from here? 790 more kilometers to go. So it is just 200 kilometers. That's how the city looks like at night. It was supposed to reach here at around 8:20, but now it is almost 9:10, so it is running late by almost 1 hour. And yes, one more thing. If you observe, I am trying to charge my laptop as well for tomorrow. Somehow this is not in place. Yeah, now if you observe, I'm just trying to keep it here on my lap so that I can charge the device by morning. So that's my laptop and it is getting charged now. Since tomorrow it's a work from home for me, I really don't want to take any risk. And in fact, I don't have much things to do, but still I need to be online at least. Given that I have completed temple nearby. If you observe, it is entirely situated on the hills. I don't know how the video is going to justify this particular scene, but yeah, it's entirely a hill. And yes, lastly, I am done with my dinner as well. I thought to have the dinner early so that whenever they stop, I can roam around a bit. Yeah, that's how the Vijayawada city looks like, and that's what the temple I was referring to. If you observe, I remember back then I could not see at that point of time, but now since I'm not driving anymore, so I can see whatever I feel like. That is one more. Yeah, all of these temples I remember very well. My wife was saying that, why don't you see that, why don't you see that. आज भगवान बोले कि तुम देखते हुए चलो. Best part is entire city we have the flyover, so you did not have problems with respect to traffic. Probably we will sleep now. I'll just show you the rest stop and the dinner stop so that you have an idea of what exactly you can expect once you take Shyamoli Parivahan, the pathetic Parivahan. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Chalo, see you once they stop for the dinner. By any chance, let me see. It's the Inox limit. I remember I took the lemon tree in Gurgaon. So here as well they do have a branch. I don't know whether you can see that particular statue or not. I don't know what that statue is all about even. I'll try to Google it and update at the time of editing the video. It looks like a very big statue, but don't know what statue is all about. The city looks very clean as usual. Vijayawada limits ends here. Limit. Vijayawada limit ends. ये देखो श्यामली आगे वाला बस तो बोला ही था ऐसा टाइम आएगा दोनों नीचे बैठेगा, वो भी लोकल उठाता होगा. सर ये परिवहन बता रहे हैं इतना बढ़िया था ना. देखो now it's 10:20 and we have finally stopped for the dinner break. Let me show you the location in the map. Just a minute, let me cross this path. Yeah, so the place name is Kala Paru Toll Plaza. Just beside that we do have this particular hotel. So they do have some veg, non-veg, all the options. Though I already had my dinner, so I'm not going to have anything. And most of the Shyamoli buses are taking this particular rest stop. So if you observe, the 130 bus is also here. Looks like that's the old oh, okay. This is from the other side of the toll plaza. I think at that point of time I was showing the place in this particular map and I did not bother to check this. If you observe, it is clearly written over here as Kalapuru Toll Plaza. I'm not sure whether I am spelling it correct or not. Let's see how much time it waits for the passengers to have their dinner. Now it's around 10:42. We are all set to start. Can you see the dirt here? Trusting guys, my village buses are much more clear as compared to this. I cannot touch. I should not clean it. Leave it as it is. That's the small restaurant. Name is Swagat Hotel. Can you see this over here? Swagat Hotel. Now it's 11 o'clock and we have started our journey once again. The good part is they have given enough time for everyone to have their dinner. So they were not rushing around. Yeah, the staff is really good as compared to my prior experience. Even we have few other options. Post this, I'll show you the washroom stops for the morning and most importantly breakfast option. Okay guys, good night for now. See you in the morning. Hello, now the time is around 3:40 in the morning and we have reached almost near to Visakhapatnam. I think we are crossing Visakhapatnam now. Yeah, if you observe, this is the outskirts of Visakhapatnam. Hello guys, good morning. Now it's around 7 o'clock and our bus has stopped for the breakfast break, and this looks like the border of Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. So very soon we will cross the border and get into Odisha. Oh, we are very much near to Berhampur now. So yeah, the next thing I'll have to do is book the next bus. That's the plan. I think we are running on time now. So best part is I should be able to take the other bus. Like the other bus is scheduled at around 2:40. So let's see how much time it shows. So worst case scenario, it should reach by 12 or 12:30. Still I would have 2 hours at least. So now it's safe to book my ticket for the next bus. That's our bus in which I was traveling. Yeah, let me go ahead and book the bus and then get back to you guys once again once I reach Bhubaneswar. I really don't want to have anything in the breakfast. Once I reach Bhubaneswar, I'll get fresh. Guys, a small update. I have booked my next bus to my hometown. So it is scheduled for 1 2:40. I'm pretty much sure I should be there in Bhubaneswar by maybe 12 p.m. or so. So at least I should have 2.5 hours to fresh up and get ready for the next journey. So I paid around 581 rupees. It's bright sunny today here in Andhra. I hope they start the journey once again very soon so that I don't get delayed for the next bus. It's around 7:50 and we are crossing Berhampur. So I'm a bit worried about this particular place. If you observe, there is some construction work going on in this particular place, and looks like this will be closed for January. If you observe, NH16 closed until January to confirm possible from NHAI. So let's see how much more delay it will be. The other looks fine, but this should have decreased the overall timing. That's my budget. That's the beautiful view of the Good morning, guys. Now it's 9:15. I think we already had the good morning at around 7. But yeah, now it's time for me to start the work. Fortunately, I'm getting very good internet speed, all thanks to Airtel. Again, it's not a paid promotion with respect to Airtel. It is just that I'm getting very good network, because of which work is not impacted at all. So I could aram se work for a couple of hours, and then once I reach Bhubaneswar, I'll just keep everything shut down. In the sense, I might not be able to work in the bus stand. So I felt, let me just work or complete few of the pending tasks. Though till Friday I'm all sorted, but I think there were few things which were pending at my end. So I'm trying to wrap that up. So that's the plan. That's how the work setup looks like inside the bus. Fortunately, we have the chargers where I can charge the device as well as my mobile. I think that's pretty much it. Hello, now it's 10:30. We are almost about to reach Bhubaneswar. I'll pack my bags. All my bags are packed. Very excited to get down in Bhubaneswar for some time. I think it should take more 5 or 10 more minutes to reach. What is he doing? Nevertheless, so I would have at least 4 hours in my hand. I'll probably keep the bags somewhere and then roam around. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, the staff is so good. Like, I can share an extensive review about the staff as well. This is the first time I had a very good experience with Shyamoli with respect to the staff. So that's all for this particular journey. Once I get down, I'll show you the drop point as well. So now it's 10:36, well ahead of time. Ideally, the scheduled arrival was 11:30, but I reached well ahead of time. The staff is really good, especially this particular bus. If you observe 4 to 7 7, that uncle is very nice.